Hey, it's Catherine Diana with Toothless Tarot, and I know I said some controversial. Hold on, let me turn all that down. I know I'm wasting your time and energy. And mine, but okay, I'm done. I am at my home, and someone needs to hear this. I wrote this a while ago for someone. I forgive you. This was September 8th last year. Guess what the Bible verse is? Okay, it's on. It comes from Philippians 4:15. I can do all things through Christ, is what it says, who strengthens me. That's perfect because it reminds me of the picture of the man with two sets of footprints in the sand. You may feel alone and even be more comfortable in your own judgmental world, but you're never alone, especially being born into a universe. And we should do a bunch of judging things we all do. I see such pain and joy in watching sorrow, questions and answers, who, what, where, when, why, how. Plan for prosperity. Interpretation therapy, but I also would like to do variable interpretation therapy because, my dearest joys, are you forgetting that the energies and the powers that be that we have all chosen to call God has a promise and has sent his angels, and they are very busy keeping you right where you need to be until your purpose on earth here is done. He has big plans for all of you. Whether you're here or there, whether you see or you're still blind, whether you're in the darkness or you found the light, or where you're somewhere in the middle, where you've seen a little, or you've seen a whole lot. God even created evil for a purpose, divine intervention. But evil will not be able to love God, and therefore God causes, through divine intervention, all things to work together for good to those who love God. The chosen, which is all of us, have to choose to love ourselves because God made us in his image. Therefore, we are all God to ourselves. And until we choose ourselves, all of those who love him will not perish, and who choose him themselves. As long as you keep choosing to go forward and keep making the next best choice, you won't die. Anyway, those who find and are called for his purpose, your own purpose. God's not mine or yours. God's. Romans 8:28. This just reminds us that God will use everything for our good and our fulfillment of his plan. He's got your back, guys. Literally. As long as you have your own back. The universe, the energies, the powers that be are going to be on your side. If you give up, no one's going to be there for you. If you keep pushing and you ask for help when you need it, which is so much easier said than done. I get it. Trust me. Trust me. So now that death is something we know not to fear, well, at least I hope that we, that all of you have survived in your life, and how close that you have grown with a Christ consciousness. You can't have compassion without suffering. Not real compassion anyway. You can be fake as hell, all heck. I'm sorry, but I've got the Siddur, I've got the Bible, I've got 2 other Bibles, I've read I don't know everything, because he who says knows everything is probably the dumbest person on earth. I learn something every day. Anyway. But there's something to learn from every religion. We're all looking for the same thing. But organized religion is so we all can feel good. And there's hope. Heaven on planet Earth. It's here, guys. It's a consciousness. It's a state of mind. Hell is here too. There's gnashing teeth and fiery pits. Yeah, because people make it that way. You make it that way by their words and the way they condemn us, and they cause us such pain, and our inner child hurts, and we remember all those things that people called us, and we remember, and we believe, convince ourselves that that's what we are. Do you remember baptized? Remember what September means for the Bible, and has someone who loves you from a distance to respect your misinterpretation, which God will reveal to you in the time which you start walking instead of crawling, when you begin to understand and not just listen. In the moment you have truly found yourself in love with not only God, but yourself, and love and joy for every single moment and human being, because we are all just that. Black, white, yellow, Jewish, Muslim, Catholic, until we can all get along, share what we have to offer, give, take, stop with the wars, stop with the power struggles. That's not what God wants. And if we are one nation under God, indivisible, we look pretty divisible right now. With liberty and justice for all, do we need to bring back like Gettysburg? Because that's what I'm teaching my daughter right now, is the Gettysburg Address. And it looks like Lincoln had more common sense. Sorry. I don't have any common sense. But whatever. Okay. I don't even want to talk about this anymore, because I don't like talking about it. It causes controversy. Just like politics was never something that people talked about openly, and now it's all we can talk about. And religion was something that was only discussed on Sundays, and then we could just all mess up every day of the week, and then dress up and pretend on Sundays and think that, God didn't know. Okay, and then we think some blonde-haired, blue-eyed, white guy's coming down from the Middle East back in the day and is just going to save us all. Have you read the Bible? If and when he comes back, which he's been back several million, thousand times, through songs, through books, through people, through everyone that gets to that level, until we can all figure it out and all wake up and all realize that it's not a power struggle. It's just everyone needs to live life and get along and find hope, heaven on planet Earth, and not drama and chaos and spending $500,000 on something that's going to sit on a shelf in a little bag, a dust bag. Sorry, I've never been speechless that long. I just had a whole crazy another idea, but some of them aren't mine. Anyway, something about the Epstein files. I don't even know what those are. Okay, whatever. Anyway, 858. That's a mirror number. I don't know what that's all about either. Okay, it's I'm running out of time, and I did promise you guys tarot cards and not all this religious stuff, but I hope that helps somebody. And again, with the cross, wearing it sideways. That'll make Jesus happy. Not that, whatever. Make yourselves happy. But, I love you all. And I hope you all love yourselves. And love unconditionally with lots of conditions. I'll see you next time pretty soon with the cards. Okay?